Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Clues, Cues and Reviews, and today we're looking at Nanatsu no Taizai 178, The 7 Deadly Sins, Dark Britainia. So I decided to go with this chapter first because for me this was probably the most, I wouldn't say interesting, it is interesting because both I found were interesting in their own ways, but I think this just had a more grittier tone to it than your fairy tale, so I thought I'd go for this one. So to explain, this story is now a month after Meliodas has fallen. They confirm the fact that he's been slain. They do not talk about at all the 7 deadly sins specifically, and I'd like to know what happened to Ban. So them are the first things I just want to get out of the way. Now, the demon clan has taken over, so not only are the 7 deadly sins out of the picture, the 10 commandments are running wild, but also the demon clan himself. Not just them, but basically everything else. The grey demon, white demon, red demon, whatever demons you've got, they're all running wild and going crazy. So, basically the townsfolk who cannot fight, who are not strong enough, are kind of paying tax with souls. So they're trying to capture stronger souls and offer them up as sacrifice. An example of that is, I believe it's Weird Fang. There's 2 members of the Weird Fang guild or order that are basically cornered, and although they do fine against these petty people, when Sir Dreyfus comes in, he takes their souls. It's interesting because they don't know that Dreyfus is bad, which is weird considering that a lot of other people know he's bad. So it's like, why is that word not got out? I know he had all that situation at the tower, but why have no one been told that he's a bad guy? That in itself is probably down to the timing of the era that they work in terms of words. Sometimes is by mouth, kind of like how in Game of Thrones you've got the whole idea of crows, similar kind of thing. So it's all about how words and messages and secrets are sent out there into the world. It's interesting. What was also interesting is when I was looking at this chapter, it kind of made me think of the Trunks' future. Although it was filler, we know the whole idea that he came from a future where everything was dark and twisted because of the androids. This is kind of similar kind of thing. It's a dark and twisted world now because of what's remaining of the 10 commandments. So will they replenish their stock and become 10 commandments again, or is it 8 commandments that they'll stick with? So that was one thing. So they talk about the fact that there was a type of resistance, but over time it became futile and people just kind of gave up. And then at the end we get to see some people fight back, and it's basically a samurai looking dude who comes out with a quick draw type of single sword attack, cuts one of the demons in half, a sunflower looking one, and then you get my man, the main man, Arthur Pendragon, getting in there, showing what he's worth, showing why he's called King Arthur, although he did lose Camelot, but that's a separate story. He's still there. He wants to go down swinging. He wants to make it a hard fight. He wants them to work for it, and he's ready to go down. The chapter next week is called chapter 179, numbered 179, but it's titled In Pursuit of Hope. Let's just see what that brings, because there's not much to know right now. It's been a month. A little bit of a time skip. I want to know what the 7 deadly sins up to. What's Gotha been up to, because he clearly doesn't know what else is going on, but he's a 10 commandment. What's going on with Meliodas and the princess, and will Meliodas come back? I'm hoping something happens where with him dying he goes to the demon world and meets the demon king, or the former demon king, and he reclaims his power. The power that he seems to have lost is not a full power when he fought against them. The power that they used to respect and follow, I want him to come back with that. And also I want the 7 deadly sins to get stronger, because with these demons eating all these souls, they're strong. They're stronger than they were before. And it's going to be one of those things where their power is going to be like 100,000 or 100,000 plus now. Because they were around 50,000 anyway. So I'm assuming they doubled at least, if not tripled. So it's going to be interesting to see how the 7 deadly sins deal with them if they're not dead. And what's going on with Escanaut? You'd think Escanaut at some point would wait till the sun comes out and killed a few of them, right? But no, apparently not. Apparently something's happened to him. He's gone in hiding or something. We'll have to wait and see. That's all for me. Hope you enjoy the chapter. A bit of a grittier chapter. Enjoy. If you haven't already done so, as always, let me know in the comment section below what you liked. But also give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you enjoyed about this review, and subscribe. I'm on 50 subscribers. I really like to get up there a little bit, get my content out there, build a community, and I can only do that with your help. So please, please, please subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace.